Hello, YouTube. Guys, so I just finished watching Stranger Things, the series that just dropped on Netflix, last Friday. But I don't know quite what to say, how to describe it. I mean, I liked it. Weird, a very strange series, but really cool, and wrapped up fairly nicely. Then the ending kind of makes you wonder. Okay, so I'll try to uh, hit on a few things from top to bottom, I guess. Okay, so from the very beginning, just from the description, you can tell, again, it's kind of sci-fi horror or whatnot. Reminiscent of a Twilight Zone. I want to say Tales of the Crypt, but not quite that. Nothing like weird like that. But I mean that tone of strangeness, kind of like a tint of X Files drama. But anyways, and stars Winona Ryder, which is awesome. You don't see enough of her these days, I think. But just from the very beginning, the introduction of the kids, Will, who it all centers around, but we only see very little through the show. Um, him and his friends, the instant you feel their friendship, their connection. They're playing D&D for crying out loud, so that's awesome as it is. But yeah, I mean, just from the get go, the first couple minutes, leaves the house, and by the way, if you're watching this, it's spoiler filled, so I'll make sure I put that in the title. But anyways, um, yeah. So monster grabs him right away, and it just takes off. I mean, it's 8 episodes, so it has to encapsulate it all, and it does it well. I mean, truly, one you finish an episode, you want to watch the next one. That's how it is. Again, if I didn't work the last couple days, I would have finished the series, a couple days ago or the past weekend. But just to the introduction of L11, the test subject from the beginning, it's just the characterization is just done really well. Like I said, establishing Winona Ryder's character, the dynamic with her son Will, her older son Jonathan. Later bringing in the ex-husband, and I mean, just seeing, and in contrast, Michael's family. It's just really, really interesting. Like I said, again, a dark spin on a lot of your old, I guess, like you say, 70s. I forget what the exact time period of this is, but it makes you think, maybe 70s, 80s. I mean, again, they're playing the Clash, and should I stay? Should I go? I'm guessing it was when it was, more fresh. But anyways, but it's just a darker tone, but that kind of thing that you get from a lot of other sitcoms, again, but dark, and it just works really well then to Nancy, Michael's sister, her rebelliousness, getting involved with the boy she likes, and all the little mystery going in from, again, people getting snatched, Nancy's friend Barb, you know just works so well. I can't say enough about this. um yeah. I mean, if anyone has Netflix and has not seen this, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, just seeing the adventure that the boys and Elle goes on through the whole arc through the series, it it's really amazing. I mean, it's just so hard to describe. I guess maybe now I'm just, if I think about it a little more, I can add something else later. But it's just so well done, and again, it keeps you. I'm not gonna say guessing because you can kind of sense where things are going. from episode to episode. Not cliche, but if you've seen enough sci-fi horror, you get an idea where things are going. But um, just keeps going, and then, like I said, you get to the last couple episodes, thing just ramps up. The action, well, not like action you think explosions and all that, but for the context of what's going on, as far as trying to find Will, going to the Upside Down, of course, the kids being on the run, the government closing in, Hawkins and all that. It's just done so nicely. And, you get your lot to the last episode. It's like, okay, how are they going to wrap this thing up? How are they going to wrap this thing up? And on a side note, I have to always say, every episode, it was just so funny always, generally I think there's about 6 minutes before the actual title card, but it feels so much longer than that because there's just so much content in those 6 minutes, and then the rest of the episode as it flies through because it flows so easily. But it yeah, you get to the last episode, and of course you kind of have guesses what's going to happen. In an earlier episode, Winona Ryder's character, and what's the sheriff's name? Hobby, I think. So, and I'm probably wrong on that right now. I just watched it again. So it's 11 p.m., so a little tired. But anyways, they go to meet I get Eleven's mother from the way it seems, unless it's just another random child that was taken. But I guess it's inferred that it's 11. So you're wondering, okay, are they going to reunite them possibly somehow? Mike, of course, is talking about, oh, well, you can come live with us and everything, and of course, you just know something. It's going downhill from there for the characters. But still, the sacrifice that 11 makes, you can kind of see it coming, but it still hits you. And I mean, it's just done really well. I mean, seriously, I can't praise this show enough. But the ending, okay, and again, this whole thing, spoilers. I mean, I haven't gotten into big detail, but the general arc of it. The ending, of course, Will's mom finds him, and in the beast, for lack of the better words, the creature's lair has like one of those hospital track things to help you breathe, but I guess the alien version to keep him alive, I suppose, until the creature's ready to feed. And you see, I mean, there are a couple of things. Like, you see, it looks like there's an egg they come across. I'm guessing it's an egg. So was there more than one creature? Because it kind of makes you believe there's one creature the entire time, but you got to figure there's more than one creature. And yeah, I mean, so there's that egg they found, and they pull the thing out of Will, and so apparently there's a thing that looks like a slug, maybe baby version of the creature. Maybe it was actually incubating it, kind of a la Alien. Who knows? But at the very end, it flashed forward a month, and they're having it's Christmas, I guess, and a couple things happen. Well, right before the flash forward, the cop, he just goes off with, I guess, the guys from Hawkins, unless it's something else. So you're like, okay, what's up with that? Because there was that deal made, but all the main people, the doctor and all them, they got killed. So why hold up to the deal? So who knows if that's something else? But yeah. So flash forward a month, and it's Christmas. Everything's good. Nancy gives Jonathan a present, but then you see she's back with Steve. Whatever, I don't really care for Steve, but he did redeem himself. He came to save her. So there's that. And then Hopper, he gets food from the Christmas party and some Eggos, which, again, if you watch the series, Elle loved Eggos. So, and he puts it in a box. So again, is that just kind of honoring her, or is she somehow maybe still alive? I don't know. And then finally, Will is not feeling well. He goes to the bathroom and he spits up the like slug creature that we saw the dead Barb, Nancy's friend. It came out of her. So again, the question is, and then it's like he flashes into the upside down and back again. So it's like, okay, wait, is he just seeing it and the creature came out, or is it becoming a part? It leaves questions. And yeah, I mean, if they do have a second season of this, which I hope they do, and I mean, it's like, where do you go from here? But at the same point, it leaves you intrigued. So, anyways, um, to all those of you who have seen Stranger Things, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions as well. Any comments? And to any of you who haven't, and like I said, I've said some spoilers, but not too much. Even though I've told you the ending, still the journey getting there is awesome. So if you haven't watched Stranger Things, I recommend watch Stranger Things. Anyways, good night. Peace, you all. Yeah, I gotta cut that out.